In the world of cloud computing, maintaining backups and snapshots of your virtual machine is essential for ensuring that your data is safe and recoverable. Azure provides a variety of options for creating snapshots of your VMs, but one of the most efficient methods is to create an incremental snapshot. In Azure, an incremental snapshot is a point-in-time backup for an Azure disk. When you create an incremental snapshot, you create a backup resource. This resource records only the changes that have been made to the disk since the most recent previous backup. In this video, we will walk you through the steps to create an incremental snapshot of an Azure virtual machine using the Azure portal. Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. I'm Manhar and welcome back to MSFT WebCast. Snapshots are created for several important reasons, including restoring the VM to a previous state in case of errors and failures. Second, facilitating migration or duplication of the VM. Third, capturing the VM's settings, memory, and disk at a specific point in time. Fourth, testing software processes, upgrades, updates, or patches without affecting the original VM. And fifth, archiving the VM's state for future reference. There are main two reasons to use incremental snapshots when backing up the Azure VM: faster backups and lower cost. Because incremental snapshots only record whichever changes have taken place since the last backup, there is less data that needs to be written. This results in faster backups. While there is no price difference between full and incremental snapshots can save money by generating smaller backup files. The more changes your managed disk has experienced since the last incremental or full snapshots, the smaller the benefits you will reap by using incremental snapshots. If a lot of data has changed on the disk, the incremental backup will require a lot of data copying and storage. Before you can create an incremental snapshot of an Azure VM, ensure that you have an active Azure subscription, your VM is using a managed disk, and you have appropriate permissions on the resource group or subscription. We can create a snapshot of the OS or data disk. The snapshot can also be used to create a virtual machine. I have already created a video on how to create a VM from a specialized disk in Azure. The link to the video is provided in the description. In this video, you will learn how to create an incremental snapshot of an Azure VM's OS disk. There are two ways to create a snapshot, one from the Disk Overview tab and the other from the Snapshot service in Azure. In this video, I'll cover both methods. First, we need to log into the Azure portal. Open your preferred web browser, navigate to portal.azure.com and sign in with your Azure account. In the search bar at the top of the portal, type Snapshots. Under Services, select Snapshots. This page will display all the snapshots present in your Azure environment. To create a new snapshot, click on Create. Choose the subscription and resource group in which you want to store the snapshot. Give any unique name to your snapshot. I have given it this name so I can easily identify that this is the snapshot of AWS-VM01 created on 13th October 2025. Now choose the region in which your Azure virtual machine and data disk are hosted. You can create either a full snapshot or an incremental snapshot. A full snapshot creates a complete read-only copy of the selected disk, while an incremental snapshot reduces storage cost by only capturing changes since the last snapshot rather than making a full copy each time. In this video, we will create an incremental snapshot of the OS disk from an existing virtual machine. Under Source type, choose Disk. It's also possible to create a snapshot of an existing snapshot. Under Source Disk, choose the OS disk that you want to snapshot. In this example, we will create a snapshot of the OS disk for the AWS-VM01 virtual machine. If you choose the incremental snapshot, storage type will be set automatically based on the source disk. Click Next. Under the Encryption tab, modify the encryption type if required. In this example, we are going with Platform Managed case. Go to the Networking tab. Choose the type of access you want to enable for Snapshot. Go to the Advanced tab. Check the box if you want to enable Data Access Authentication mode for this snapshot. Go to the Tags tab. Add tags if needed and click on Review plus Create. Wait for the validation check to complete. Once validation passes, select Create. Wait for the deployment process to complete. This may take a few seconds. The deployment has completed successfully. Click on Go to Resource. The incremental snapshot of the OS disk was successfully created. Under the Properties section, check that the snapshot type is incremental. After taking a snapshot of an OS disk, you can create another disk from it, create a VM image version, or copy the snapshot. By creating a disk from a snapshot of a VM's OS disk, you can then create a new virtual machine from that disk. This demonstrates how OS disk snapshots can be used for infrastructure reuse or to quickly deploy multiple virtual machines. Now let's take a look at how to create a snapshot of a data disk. Go back to the Azure portal homepage. Under Azure Services, click on Disk. For this example, I have created a data disk named Data Disk 01. Our goal is to create an incremental snapshot of this data disk. Click on Disk Name. From the top bar, select Create Snapshot. Subscription and resource group details are pre-selected based on the selected data disk. Give any unique name to your snapshot. I have given it this name so I can easily identify that this is a snapshot of data disk 01 created on 13 October 2025. The region information is already selected. Make sure the incremental option is selected since we are taking an incremental snapshot of the data disk. The remaining options are automatically selected and gray out based on the disk you select. If needed, configure settings on the Encryption, Networking and Advanced tab. Otherwise, default settings are used for snapshot. Click on Review plus Create. Wait for the validation check to complete. Once validation passes, select Create. Wait for the deployment process to complete. This may take a few seconds. The deployment has completed successfully. Click on Go to Resource. The incremental snapshot of the data disk was successfully created. Under the Properties section, check that the snapshot type is incremental. By taking a snapshot of a data disk, we can copy the snapshot and create a new disk from this snapshot. This snapshot can be used as a backup for storing application-related data. This is how we can create an incremental snapshot in Azure portal. That's all for this video on how to create an incremental snapshot in Azure. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on Microsoft Azure and other Microsoft-related topics. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.